Project Frankenstein, or at least that's what I was going to call it. Now it's just going to be a slash name creature. Theme color is going to be green, it's going to be 2-wheel drive, and it's going to be built from scrap parts. Now I have pretty much everything that I need to build it. There's a few parts that I don't have yet because they're still in my other RCs, but as I upgrade those RCs, those parts will become available to put into the slash. There's a few things I'm going to have to buy on the side, including the chassis, the receiver box, the front and rear bumpers, but once I find those for a good low price, then I will obtain them. Other than that, this is going to be a fairly slow build, so no more delays, it's time to get this thing started. First thing that I'm going to put together is a differential gear, and you can see this is not the metal one that is VXL ready. In fact, this is the old plastic one, but I really don't mind. This was also donated to me by Traxxas RC Upgrades. It was originally meant for the Traxxas Bandit that I was building from scrap parts, but the package kind of got lost and, well, I got impatient, so I went and bought one of the metal transmissions. So this one can be used for the slash. But yeah, I've done this several times before, so nothing new. Put the bars in, put these little funny gears in. Shouldn't be too hard. Where'd that other one go? There it is. Put this part in. Funky little gear. It's probably one of the funnest things to put together in my opinion on an RC. Okay, now for some grease. Oh yeah, before I put the grease in, I need to put this little bar into that center gear. There we go. Now just kind of smear this all in there. And that should be more than enough. Then this gear goes on top of that little bar. Push that down all the way, get the lid. Make sure I match it up properly. There it is. Push it down. Then I can go ahead and put these 4 screws in. Okay, all 4 screws are in. Let's give this a quick wipe. And the differential gear is ready to be installed into the transmission. So I need to go ahead and install the bearings on each side of the transmission case. 2 on that side and 2 on this side. Now this transmission, funny enough, was from my Rustler, and then it went to my Bandit, and then it went to the Slash. So it's been around. The other 2 bearings that go in the transmission go inside the idle gear. Now it's funny because this idle gear is also plastic. It's the old one. Eventually I will have to replace this with a metal one if I ever go Millennium. But for now, like I mentioned, with the differential gear, the plastic will work because it will be an XL5 to begin with. So we're going to get this thick bar, put that in there, put a washer in, idle gear. Then I'm going to get the drive gear. And like I mentioned before, this was all donated to me by Traxxas RC Upgrades. At least all the gears. It did come with a case, but that thing was pretty beat up. The other 2 washers go on this side. And finally, differential gear slides in just like that. Now for some white lithium grease. So yeah, just take my time, put it in between the gears. Now it's kind of funny because originally when I first started coming up with the idea that I should build a Slash, it was going to be completely built from parts that people decided to donate to me. But that didn't work out too well just because of money, shipping and handling and all that and other fun stuff. So I finally just kind of gave up on it and then started really wanting to build the Slash because everyone loves the Slash, and I haven't driven one yet, but I want to. So no more delaying it. It's time to go ahead and build one. The grease on there, I can finally go ahead, put on the other side, put that together, and install all these screws. And the transmission is together. All I have to do is add a little electrical tape on the bottom. And that's it. So, what else? Let's go ahead and attach the rear A-arms, which are just held in with a single little pin. And then I get to screw that in. Alright, now for the other side. Okay, both rear A-arms on. Now for the axle carriers. These are the axle carriers from my Bandit, so the size looks a little bit different, but believe me, they will work. And I'm just going to use these until they break, and then I'll replace them with something better. But yes, a bushing goes in each side, just like that. And now I can go ahead and install it to the rear A-arm using another one of these pins. That's one side, and now for the other. Alright, with the other side done, that's all I can do for today. So I don't know when the next video is going to be posted, and as soon as I get the parts, I will be posting the video. So if you ever want to donate anything, I'm open for that. It's cool. But that is all that I'm going to do for today.